Hey Artnerds, we're doing another artist reviews mechanical pencils today with the Pentel Twist Away Erase. This 2-pack of 0.7 mechanical pencils was purchased at Walmart for around $6. You can also get them on, for around $5. You can also get them on Amazon for about $6.99 in a very similar pack that doesn't include the lead, but does include metal caps and clips. That would be the Pentel Twist Erase 3. There's actually several different types of Twist Erase mechanical pencils, including the regular wow, what a tongue twister. Twist Erase Express in 0.5. You also have the Twist Erase 3, which seems to have slightly better build quality than this all plastic pencil body that I have here. And then we also have the Pentel Twist Erase Click. So we have several different options. Pentel really has a lot of different mechanical pencils on the market. There's a lot of different options to choose from. So if you're in the market for a good mechanical pencil, Pentel probably has you covered. So my 2-pack included one red pencil, one blue pencil, some HB 0.7 lead, and a couple of replacement twistable erasers. And they seem to be made of the same gray eraser material that the Pentel Icy has and the Pentel Quicker Clicker has. And if you guys are interested in learning about those Pentel mechanical pencils, I've got links down in the description below where you can check them out. Now, I've mentioned in some of my mechanical pencil reviews that the reason I review mechanical pencils is, one, I have early onset arthritis in my drawing hand at the age of 34, and I do not want you guys to have the same problems I have. 2, I teach drawing, so I often am dealing with younger artists and I don't want them constantly going up to the pencil sharpener, so I find mechanical pencils to be a really good solution for that. And 3, myself and my younger brother have both had writing difficulties or have writing difficulties in the past, so good mechanical pencils that are easy on the hand and comfortable are a very high priority. So the Twist Erase has a twist up eraser. It's actually a fairly large gray eraser. You remove the back half of the eraser to refill your lead, and there's a fairly generous lead feed in there, so it can actually hold quite a bit of lead, but removing the eraser is not going to achieve that goal for you. This is a back advance pencil, so as you can see, you clickety-click the back half of the pencil, which I happen to prefer because I find that side advance pencils are a little bit difficult for me to find a good grip on. And speaking of grip, the grip on these is rubbery but not cushy, so if you're looking for a very cushy, comfy pencil with lots of give, this is not going to be the pencil for you. This is an all plastic body, which also includes the plastic clip, which may be prone to breaking since plastic does tend to get stressed over time. The eraser twists up to refill the lead. You remove the entire back half of the pencil, and there is a metal lead sleeve or a metal graphite sleeve to help protect your lead while you're writing. It's a lightweight pencil, and as you'll see in a minute, I found that this pencil was very easy to write with. However, there's no give in the lead sleeve. There's no spring to this, but it is fairly comfortable to write with. So for the sketch test, because of course I'm an artist, I have to test both writing and sketching, I used Pilot Color Eno blue lead, which is a very soft blue lead, but it's the blue lead I use all the time. And the blue lead broke and jammed in the feed, which you guys will see in just a second, and I had to perform a little bit of surgery. This isn't a big deal. I'm quite used to performing mechanical pencil surgery. But if you're a younger artist, if you're sketching in class, if you're doodling in class, if you're writing in class, this may be something that can hinder your work. You may have to stop what you're doing and then you lose track. So this might not be the best pencil for sketching and for doing blue line work like you see here. But other than that, it sketches okay. So I mentioned earlier about having to do a little surgery. It's actually very simple. You can easily unscrew the front half of the pencil, and that's going to give you the clutch mechanism, which is advanced by pushing up or pushing in your back half, your eraser of the pencil, and then you just push that little brass piece down, and you can use that to force lead to come through. So if you get a jam, it's actually very easy to fix, and this is a pretty common mechanism in mechanical pencils. You can also, and I don't show this, slip off the grip, and you might be able to put a grip that you prefer on this pencil. So if the lack of cushy is the reason you don't like this pencil, fear not, you can remove the grip and replace it with your own preferred grip. And may I recommend, Dollar Tree actually has some very, very soft grips, from sort of squishy jot foam grips to more rubbery gel-like grips. You can slip those onto your Twist Erase XP, and that's going to give you a whole different grip. So I mentioned a little bit earlier that this with graphite in it does sketch okay. So this could be a good pencil for test taking. It could be a good pencil for classroom use. It could be a good pencil for writing. Just maybe not necessarily for using with colored lead, or perhaps you may have a preferred colored lead. Pentel makes red and blue leads that do tend to be a little bit harder than the Pilot Color Eno leads, so those might be less prone to breaking. Okay, so the Twist Erase XP on Amazon for a pack of 4, which comes with replacement lead, and the Amazon pack comes with a big Pentel high polymer eraser, and I actually really like those, so I think that's a pretty good deal. A pack of 4 is $6.85 on Amazon. You guys will find that down in the description below. I just want to point out that I purchased these pencils myself from Walmart, and I do plan on using them in my classroom to help my young artists draw so they don't have to make constant trips to the pencil sharpener. So these are pencils that I myself would use for classroom use, although maybe not with colored lead. They're fairly comfortable, they're lightweight in the hand, and they're very easy to use. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again with another Artist Reviews Mechanical Pencils. Bye guys!